right? We can say documentary film. So, ladies and gentlemen, for your information, we have just started to be on live on ODRSDCE YouTube channel. So, I would like to welcome all the newcomers from our YouTube channel and also in this hall. Welcome to another series of Wake Up Fellas today, specifically entitled Social Dilemma, a Wake-Up Call for the Youth. We have just watched a documentary film entitled The Social Dilemma. It was a very mind-blowing and great movie for us to watch. Before we proceed with our reflection session, like I have mentioned earlier, I would like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Zulkifli bin Hassan, Deputy Director of Student Development and Community Engagement, to deliver a short and sweet speech. Please welcome.
Okay, Auzubillahiminasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much to the Master of Ceremony, all staff, student unions, MRCs, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, Alhamdulillah, summa Alhamdulillah. Let us be grateful to Allah that we're able to be here during Friday to watch the movie, relax, okay, and just enjoy the informations, want to absorb all the data, the figures, the discussion, the conversations. So Alhamdulillah, actually I have another meeting at 5, so I will give you 5 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I think during the last Ta'aruf week, we launched a very important guideline for students, guidelines on the social media. Okay, so we try to provide some sort of a guidance to all students how to use the social media, because this is very important for us to be able to use it correctly, the social media. So when you watch this movie, it's actually a documentary into 2020. It's, I think, award-winning documentary. Okay, when you listen from the senators, the United States Senate, okay, even the senator said that this scares me to death. Okay, the informations of how the social media platforms, okay, using the technology to create a social addictions by design. Okay, social addiction by design. And you can see it even really worrying, I think for me is really afraid what will happen in the future. Even you can see the data, okay, for example, the statistic on the suicide statistics, okay, because of the social media, it increased about 70%, okay, for the teenagers between 15 to 19. And more than 159% for the pre-teenagers from 10 to 14. So can you imagine that how the danger of social media to young generations, to students, okay, to your brothers, to your sisters, even to adults like myself. So we must be able to change this narrative, to create some sort of awareness, okay, to our friends, how to use the social media correctly and how to use social media, okay, to benefit others, rather than we being manipulated, okay, we being used by the social media companies to make money out of curiosity, out of nowhere, and then finally we are the victims. So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, so I look forward to listen, inshallah, the discussions. But this is very important for the IIUM to start and to trigger, okay, the discourse on this, the danger of social media. So hopefully that IIUM can lead the discussion, can create the discourse, and we are very critical about using the technology. I still remember when I attended a conference in Brussels. Okay, I attended, and the keynote address given by Mr. Gert Leonhardt, the author of Human and Technology book. Okay, and he told us that he knew everything about this. He immediately deleted everything, the social media, because he really understand the danger of social media, whereby the social media can manipulate him, and in the meantime can risk their lives and risk so many things about your life, about others' life, and so on and so forth. So that's it. Thank you so much for listening as just a short excerpt from the movie. So please share with others and have a discussions, and hopefully that for IIUM we will be able to use the social media correctly and will not be the victims of the Facebook, Twitter, what else? Apa lagi? YouTubes, okay, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you so much, Dr. Zul, for his insightful speech. I am very sure that many of us have learned and identified many things from the film. Thus, it is very appreciated if we could listen to reflections from several guests. First, to start our reflection session, I would like to invite Sister Carol Chang Kairu, clinical psychologist trainee from CCSC, to deliver her reflection. Please welcome.
Hello semua. Yeah, I'm Carol. I hope you all can hear me. Nice to see you all. I'm from CCSC, the Career and Counseling Services Center. I'm currently working as a clinical psychologist trainee. Good evening, everyone. Okay. I'm a bit nervous. I thought there should be 60 students here today. Okay, I would like to talk about the reflection just now. First of all is, do you use your phone before you pee or while you are peeing? So basically it's about social media can actually be addicted, and then however the creator creates social media is not meant to be bad or bring anything bad to us. It's actually starting from good intentions. So for example, like the creator of the Facebook like button is actually for you to like someone pictures, to send your positivity to a person's profile pictures or whatever the person is posting. But however, the social situation makes it become like it is competing with one another. You see the likes has become something negative when, like for example, the girl Ayola, I think it's Ayola, she sees it at when I get more likes, meaning people like me more. When I get lesser likes, meaning people don't really like me. So it becomes another way. It violates the initial thoughts that the creator create this thing. So on the other hand, it makes a person addicted to social media, where they are so attached to the emotions that brings from social media, and then also it makes a person lack of contact with the reality. They don't know what is the real feelings and emotions from people, like dealing in real instead of dealing through the screen. So whatever you're dealing from the screen, it may not be real. That's the most important thing as a student, whoever is having a social media sites, you will need to understand that whatever you see from the screen, it can be fake. Where we learn about the theory conspiracy theory, it means like people create a content to fulfill an imagination that is not real. So like for example, that the closest scenario that happens latest is coronavirus. Why it becomes like something that is uncontrollable nowadays? Because at the beginning itself, some countries, they don't believe that COVID-19 is real. This virus is really spreading in our in globally. So it becomes like they believe whatever the people saying in the social media that this is fake, this is not real, this is something like a politic. So they are not controlling at the first place, and now the virus is mutating. It becomes another type of virus, Omicron, Delta, whatever it is, and it's no longer able to control. And it will be more than 2 years, 3 years, maybe 10 years. It becomes like a common flu for every one of us. So imagine, let's say at the beginning itself, we started our vaccine. Instead of doing it after 3 years, after 2 years, maybe it is controlled and maybe it is cured and no longer is available now, right? So you're so quiet. Give me some response. That's about what I want to say about social media. So as a student, you need to know what is your intention of using social media. You have to understand that today I'm scrolling on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You have the reason that why are you doing this is, don't let the social media control you. You control them, because whatever is free is actually not free. You are paying your time, your attention to the products that makes them earn money. So why not you yourself control? You be disciplined. You discipline yourself to while using social media, because besides social media you got other things to do. You got study, you got activities, you got friends around you. You can actually do more than that, instead of just focusing on the screen, focusing on what people commenting on your pictures, focusing on how many likes you're getting, scrolling during the class, during online class. Although your lecturer cannot see, but you know how much does it affecting you. So I think I pass the mic to my madam.
Okay, thank you, Carol. Okay, so Carol is actually the clinical psychologist trainee from UPSI. Okay, so under CCAC. So I am her supervisor currently. Okay, so what I can say, just short one lah, sebab saya pun nak balik dah ni, nanti jalan jam. Okay, so the short one is actually, they are actually using your attention to get money. Okay, so make sure that actually you are in what we call we are battle with them. So we want to win means that we have to control. Sekarang ni kalau if you tengok tadi ada tunjuk seorang one person kan, so they are in control of this person. So kalau you able to control yourself means that you menang. So siapa yang you nak bagi siapa menang? You nak you menang kan? You want to win. Okay? So another thing is how many of you got TikTok? Mengaku je sebab saya pun ada TikTok. Okay, saya ada account TikTok. How many of you? Yang laki-laki ni ada TikTok? Okay, so TikTok ni, okay, so tak kisahlah TikTok ke whatever lah you have, Instagram ke kan? So basically, bila you ada benda ni, kalau you tengok, you perasan tak ada, if you notice some of the young people, they like to use this word, insecure. Handsome-nya dia, insecure lah aku dengan Mamat ni. You insecure? Tak kan? Okay, lepas tu Jun gila, aku insecure lah. So selalu sangat menggunakan perkataan insecure, when in fact apa yang you lihat dalam social media tu sebenarnya only constructive truth. Kan? Mana ada orang nak tunjuk muka buruk? Mana ada orang nak tunjuk you sengkit tak ada duit? Tak ada. Kan? Tunjuk tak ada duit, tapi with the intention that you want to get FYP. Betul tak? You tunjuk you bagi duit sedekah with the intention that I want to get FYP. Kan? That is the reality. So you have to be careful in terms of that. And people actually develop their self-identity through social media. Okay, please be in reality. Our world is real. Social media is only constructive truth. Okay? So that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you very much to Sister Carol and also Sister Kairia from Clinical Psychologist team of CCSC. It was very wonderful sharing for us and for us to take note too. Okay, so brothers and sisters, after we listen to professionals' views on this documentary, I am sure that some of us here have something to share too, right? So I would like to call upon any students who are interested to share his reflection or her views on the movie or documentary that we have watched. If you are interested, then just go to the front of the hall to share something with us. Please welcome. Anyone? Oh, okay, please welcome to the stage.
Tes. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Falah. I'm from Mahala Sidik. So basically what I have learned and what I get from this documentary just now. So from my opinion, I think we need to recognize that there are pros and cons from social media. And basically their first intention is good, which is to get profit and also to improve people's life, right? But then as it developing, it creates consequences that before we never know that this could happen. And also from my opinion, I think how we can fight, how we can win against this effect is just like what CCSC sister apa tadi? just said just now is how we control ourselves. Is it all about self-control and also balance? And I think in everything that we do, we need to seek for balance, not over sangat ataupun kurang sangat, but balance. Kan? We know how to balance ourselves. We need to control ourselves. We need to control how much time we spend in social media. And as we just discussed just now with my friends Rashid, Fakir, and also Dia just now, they said that TikTok is the most addictive social media, and I agree with them because I think that's why they make TikTok to be the most addictive, because they make short videos so that we get like short gratification something, and so that our attention span, that the effect is that our attention span most likely to be decreased. Like if we are I can say that if you are going to study and then there is a notification and so on, so that we get easily distracted. So I think it is because of this social media notification, and also that they said just now in the movie, in the documentary also, they said that turn off notification. I think it helps a lot. And whenever we want to study, so we turn off notification, and also we put aside our phone. But then we need to study using our phone, right? How come? But it's okay. So we need to turn off notification and also control ourselves. So lastly, I would like to emphasize that we need to have higher self-control and also balance in everything what we do. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you so much, Brother Fala, for his honest and good views on the documentary film. So I think that the time is getting jealous with us. It's almost 5:20. So ladies and gentlemen, by the end of the sharing session from CCSC and also from Brother Khairul Fala just now, it remarks the end of our program for today. On behalf of the organizer, I would like to thank everyone for being here to learn and share something together with us. Before we end, we have something to request from you guys to scan this QR code and fill in. It is from CCSC. So I humbly request for everyone to scan the QR code. Sincere apologize to all viewers and attendees in this hall for any shortcomings from our side today. Finally, as an expression of our gratitude to everyone, feel free to have more refreshments at the back of the hall before you leave. With that, let us end our event today with Tasbih Kafarah and Suratul Az. That's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and stay safe.
Thank you, Sorry, drive masa sikit.